All right. There we go. Get everything going here. Welcome to the pre-show, all you early birds out there. And I saw some people asking me or just shouting me out, and I was like, oh man, I can't type a response in the chat because I have a poll that I've gotten all set up to go, and you either have to post the poll or cancel it in order to chat. It's like, So how you doing, Cooper, Kendall, Michael? Great to see you guys. Oh, look at that. Michael Thacker, 3-star member. Cooper Kendall, newly minted member. Prepper Chris, 4-star. Dude, thank you so much. Derek Murphy's in the house. Good evening, Derek. Let's go. Yeah, it's a pre-show right now. We're counting it down. Getting my stuff lined up here. Had to run down and get some water. All right. Hi, Shark Tooth Stacker. Good to see you. MR, Mike H, Mark Carroll, Empress. Why do I say Express? Sorry, Kim. Empress Kimberly. Hi. Great to see you. Thank you for being such a good member. Man, Tex Coin. Look at that. 5-star member. Good evening, sir. Just got 10 ounces. Queen's Beast Completer gets the juices flowing. Hey, Jack, nice. Do you like the Completer coin? 10 ounce. Man, that's nice. Did silver go up, guys? What do you think, Dale? Yeah, we're definitely going to chat about that. I'm going to have to focus a little bit more on some Q&A tonight, guys. I was listening to some of my earlier Ask Yankee live streams, and I think I've been cheating you on answers to your stacking questions. I get so excited with unboxing stuff or interviews that I do. I'm going to really try hard to answer the chat tonight. Oh, first time here, Jesse. Thank you so much. This is the pre-show right now. By the way, I don't think all of you know that I go live every Thursday night, whether it's Ask Yankee twice a month on my channel, or Silver Pros on my channel, or on Silver Dragon's channel. The Thursday is my live stream night, Thursday. So if you ever, I get people saying, so when are you going to go live, Yankee? What day do you go live? And it's like Thursday night. I've done it almost for 4 years now. So, hey, Murica, good to see you. I identify as a trans patriot. Hello again. Okay. Big Cat Min S just found you this week. First time here. That's fantastic. I'll take a little poll when we actually, go live for real. This is the pre-show. I'm just putting stuff out, trying to get the camera lined up right. But we'll definitely do that. We'll see who's the first timers out there. Yankee. That's right. I almost forgot. I got to give you guys the early bird words, don't I? Yeah, look at Spot AH, huh? I wonder if you guys are happy or sad that gold and silver are going up, especially gold. I wonder. All right, more Tim. Okay, Jim. I haven't heard that before. You're like the first person to tell me I need more Tim. I'm dripping with sarcasm. Oh, BMO. Whoa, gets the super chats out there early. Thank you so much for that $20. Man, and thanks for being a new premium member of my channel. Man, that it was fun talking to you for the first time the other day. We had a really good, fun coaching session. That first time, I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. You're sad. Okay, here we go. Neil sad. Neil, what did platinum do, dude? Right? Silver and platinum, dude? That's the silver and platinum, dude, guys, right there. Neil Hahn, silver and platinum. That's what he drops in all the comments of all my videos by silver and platinum. At least he's right on message every time. All right, Mark sad. Tex Coin is sad. Let's see. Who else is sad? Sad gold? I don't know. He's sad that it's going up. It hit 1900 today. All right. Early bird words. All right. There it is. Buy silver and platinum. There it is, Neil. You didn't let me down. What are the words once more? I haven't said it, Cooper. You know, guys, I am this close to changing the call line. You can see the call line at the very top, right? It should be pinned at the top. 978-406 and 9103. I'm tempted to change it because I know some of you have it on speed dial, like Angel. All right, I'm telling you, Coin Crew, they have it on speed dial, and she tries hard to get in on these early bird giveaways. But all right, so let me give you the early bird words. The first word is prepare. Okay, prepare. Don't put it in the chat. Just jot it down. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it. You do not prepper Chris. Really? You're just saying that. All right. So, yeah, that's the first word. Prepare. The second word, this is the other early bird word, is patriot. Okay? Patriot. Now, maybe if it's your first time here, you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, later on in the live stream, I'm going to open up the call line. I won't tell you when. Right now it's closed. Okay, you keep that number handy, though. I'll say, I think it's time to open up the call line. I'll open up the call line, and that's your clue to call in and use one of those two words in a sentence when you call in. And when you do, you'll win a silver dime. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bump it up to a quarter if you are a member, okay, at any level, right? Yankee Cannon member or a Patriot Pistol member. It'll be a quarter, all right, if you're a member. But, if you're not, that's fine. You get a silver dime. So that's the key. When I say, it's time to open up the call line, that's your clue to call in live with me and say one of those two words in a sentence, all right? And then by the way, once somebody says one of those early bird words, that's done. All right, you got to say the other one if you get to call in and get through. All right, so that's it for that. That's my calling. Hi, Salt Life. Yeah, it's the pre-show. Should I buy silver at these prices, Silver Dog? Yes. 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 Metal makes sense, Yankee. If a silver coin falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, should you buy more silver? Yes. Oh, that's great. Savvy 4 Tech, good to see you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to definitely take more questions tonight, so don't worry about it. Definitely hang in there. Get your questions in order. And we're going to talk to an amazing prepper. So a guy who I had a chance to chat with earlier today when we were testing out the live stream and the Skype call with him. Boy, does he know his stuff. I am super excited. He's going to enlighten us. And, there's going to be a giveaway of one of his books. So that'll be nice. And, we'll see what else happens tonight. I do have one package I'm dying to open up. Man on the Silver Mountain, Jamie Fox, how are you? Silversmith 9999, Josh, my LCS was selling gold eagles for $150 over spot. Did you get any, Silversmith? I like my coins that have the queen on the back. It seems she definitely owns most of the world. Yeah, Nate, I wonder how much longer before she's no longer on that coin. Let me see. Who, says Empress Kimberly. Well, it's in the description of the video. It's in the title of the live stream. His name is Richard Duarte. Okay, so we'll bring him in probably around 9 o'clock Eastern, that is. Let's see. Live free or die. Yes, Nicholas. Oh, yes, the motto of my state, New Hampshire. Great motto. Would you suggest that a brand new stacker grow their silver early, or get 2 ounces of gold and stack silver monthly, or just get a bigger silver stack up front and save for gold because the price is $2,000 an ounce? Interesting. Well, my biggest purchase was my gold, my Yankee Cannon I got first, actually. And then I shifted to silver. Not necessarily advocate people doing it that way, but I think there's room for both. I would rather right now be buying the silver. Watch for the dip on the gold, because I do think, this is my prediction, anytime we get these pops like this and we hit a number that gets in the news, $1,900 an ounce, there's usually a pullback, okay, Reslick? So just be watching for those and try to jump when you can. You can maybe get a little bit of fractional gold, half ounce or a quarter ounce. You don't necessarily have to get 2 1-ounce gold pieces, but I think silver would be good to also be getting now that it hasn't really jumped as fast as gold, but both are important. Let's see. All right, so I think we're getting close to wrapping up the pre-show. Nino, how you doing? Frank, there's another 5-star member of my militia. Really appreciate you being here, Frank. All right, let's go. We're gonna do the bumper music. You're gonna get your goosebumps on if you have any patriotism in your blood. At least I get goosebumps when I hear this. And I'll see you on the other side. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Ask Yankee. So good to see you all here in the chat. It's great to see Salivate Metal. Let's all say hi, Sal, in the chat. Sal, my man. Yeah, that was the pre-show, okay? This is for you. I don't do it as well as you, brother. Hey, thank you so much for all of you joining in here and being part of my live stream. It's really special to see you. And I know there are places you could be, things you could be doing right now, but you chose to be here with me on my live stream, and I thank you so, so much. For those of you who don't know me that well, or maybe just joined my channel, and maybe this is the first time you've ever been on an Ask Yankee, let me tell you, I go live with an Ask Yankee every other Thursday. On the other Thursdays, I do Silver Pros with Silver Dragon. So pretty much every Thursday night, I'm going live. And I just love to be able to do this with you guys. Answer as many questions about stacking as you have out there. If you have a question, what you need to do is put it in the chat. 3 question marks gets my attention. Super chats get my attention too, but you don't need to super chat me in order to ask a question. All right, I just wanted to make that clear. However, I do appreciate the super chats, and if we break $100, I give away an extra piece of silver. We're going to do other giveaways, but that's a milestone. When I hit 100, every 100 I hit, and just go over there, grab another piece of silver, bring it back over here, and give it away. So we do giveaways during this live stream and have a lot of fun with it. Hey, Prepper Chris, mad respect to Yankee, always honored to mod for you. It's an honor to have all my mods, all my militia members. You see those stars next to people's names? That's what it means. Thank you so much. I see you guys dropping those cool emojis. Feel free to do that. One of my giveaways tonight, I haven't decided which one. It's going to be a members only giveaway. All right. So if you're not a member, just for that short period of time, I'll put on members only chat, and we'll give away something for just the members. Let's see what else I want to mention too. Right now, though, the giveaways are going to be also open for everyone. You guys can, you need to be here during the live stream. I will use the magical, wonderful wheel of names to pick people that are in the chat for some giveaways. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I do have a package, too, that I am dying to open from Florida. Yeah, so I'll open that up, too. And we also have a really special guest going to be joining us right around 9 o'clock, okay? So that's Eastern time, by the way. I'm up here in New Hampshire. He is an expert prepper. He's also an author. He's a lawyer. His name is Richard Duarte, and he's going to be joining me to discuss all things prepping and also precious metals, because he is a stacker too. So he really knows his stuff. He's written these books, Surviving an Urban Disaster, and I've gone through this. It's a phenomenal book. And an even more detailed book called Surviving Doomsday. So if you prepping or are interested in getting into prepping, he's the guy, okay? In fact, I want to put a poll up right now just to get a sense as to what you guys think about prepping in general. So I'm going to put this poll up. Take your time answering it. And now I'm going to start, actually, before I answer any questions, I do want to ask you, all those that are the first timers, I love shouting out my first timers on Ask Yankee. Put a 1 in the chat, okay? Yes, Tommy Stacker says prepping. Yes, okay. All right, Hoosier, bingo. Wait a minute. No, Hoosier, we're not playing bingo. So put a 1 in the chat. Come on, Prepper Chris. Come on, man. Put a 1 if it's your first time. All right, so Savvy for Tech, Mark Liskey, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bull RN, Jesse Moya, 63 Dart 270 Loco, Silversmith 9999. I love those 4 9s. William Ellis, I think wait a second. I should not be seeing mods or members sticking 1s in there, I don't think, man. Jesse, wow, look at this. Tip Top Collectibles, Shannon Make, Robert Conrad, Nathaniel, Weiskeecher? Jeff, Jeff's not. Okay, so we got a lot of full-timers in here, first-timers. This is great. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer any questions you have about silver and gold. Hold your prepping questions until later. So when we have an expert like Richard Duarte join me, that is when you're going to want to ask those prepping questions. But if you want to ask me any silver or gold stacking questions, please put it in the chat. How about a GAW for the Rig Nation only? No, Shark Tooth Stacker. There are no rigged giveaways on my channel, so I don't know what you're talking about. So stop it. What are we doing, says Compton Kenneth. We are answering questions about gold and silver right now. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to be talking to Richard Duarte soon. So, first timer, I misheard. No problem, William. No problem at all. Thought so. I know Shark Tooth. I'm sorry. All right, 10 ounce or 100 sells easier. 10 ounce. I think you're talking about silver. 10 ounce silver, Headley Men BC. A little bit more liquid. I stack toilet paper. Well, that's good for you. I think a lot of people learned how to stack toilet paper during the pandemic, right? Hopeful close above 1,900 for the week. D. Delaney 24. You guys excited about the price of silver and gold? What do you think? Compton Kenneth, 1 was for if this is your first time on the live stream on Ask Yankee. So I'm excited only because I think it shows that we are seeing the impact of inflation on precious metals like we see in a lot of other commodities. I think it could definitely go higher, although I mentioned earlier to someone else in the chat that I think that it's going to pull back a little bit. That's normally what happens when we get a spike like this. 1,900, it's pretty good. Kind of miss hanging out on live chats. Well, Savvy, I'm glad you're here. So, Yankee, how about the gold? Yes, love the gold. In fact, what do you think of this? Isn't that pretty? I'll only show you this side though, right? The 2007 Australian Year of the Pig. Year of the Pig, Little Stacks. I know. Yeah, you do, don't you? My son just walked by. 1 ounce gold piece. Okay, yes, I know. The Queenie's on the other side, but it is a pretty piece. It's 1 troy ounce of gold, and I am going to be giving this away. But not tonight. That 1 ounce piece of gold is going to be given away when I reach 100,000 subscribers. So, guys, if you want to see that happen earlier rather than later, tell your friends and family about Yankee Stacking. Tell them to subscribe, and we'll get that given away to one lucky winner. Salt Life, what? Yes, absolutely. Got to celebrate that huge milestone some way, right? I definitely want to bless the community. Pay it forward to all the wonderful things that I have received from this community. It's been a blast. Can you teach it to sing? No, Black Cat. Wait. What? Did you say "ga" at 100,000? Yes, I did, Compton Kenneth. What? Too much, Yankee. No, Empress Kimberly, it's not. I've given away several pieces of gold on my live streams before. A couple quarter ounce pieces of gold. Lots of silver. I've lost track of how much silver. But that's a milestone. When I hit 100,000, that's huge. And I need to give away something that's appropriate for that type of milestone. I can't think of a better gift to give away than a 1 ounce gold coin. So we'll do that. And we'll get there soon. Hey, Sal, I hope, buddy, you are my inspiration. You were 4 years ago when I first got into this community. It was Sal. That was the guy who really inspired me to do this. So thank you, Sal. I appreciate you so much. All right. It doesn't look like I got a lot of questions in the chat. Although the Scourge says, isn't there a Bible verse about gold in a pig's snout? Absolutely there is. It's in Proverbs. I could quote it for you, but the women in the chat might take offense, so I'm not going to quote it, but yes, there is. All right, guys, I think the best thing for me to do right now to get the questions, that the juice is going for people when it comes to asking me questions, is to open the call line. So that is what I'm going to do. The call line is now open. And did I just get a new member? I did. Reslick DH, welcome to the Patriot Pistol. Thank you so much for joining. Here's a call. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
Hey, Yankee, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Who's this?
Hey, this is Tex calling.
Oh, Tex. Man, you are fast. Wow, how are you, buddy? I get the same people that seem to. Do you have my number on speed dial? You got to be honest with me. Do you have my number on speed dial?
Not on speed dial, but I think maybe I told you last time. We live out in the country, so our internet's not too great. But I'm on my phone. That's right. And I guess my phone carrier, I can quickly switch over.
That's so unfair. People are going to be upset.
Man. I know. Well, you don't have to call me next time unless you go to a half or something crazy.
Oh, okay. That's how it works. I got it.
Yes. Yeah, I did have a question. Who is your favorite American patriot, if you have one?
Well, my favorite president is George Washington. I have him hanging on the wall behind me. Famous picture. So he is an incredible patriot. An incredible man of God, an amazing leader, brave. His soldiers loved him. He was offered to be the king, and he turned it down. I mean, there are so many things about him that I truly appreciate as one of our early American heroes and a patriot. How about you?
Yes, sir.
Who's yours?
Well, I was just, as you were listing all those qualities, I'm thinking that's the opposite of a lot of today's world leaders, it seems like. So.
Isn't that true?
Kind of seems like we're in the opposite world these days.
I agree with you. Yeah. But you said the word patriot. And for that, you win a Mercury dime. Congratulations.
Thank you. Would you mind giving that to, if they're here, BMO, I believe? He or she, I'm not sure.
BMO, absolutely. BMO is the man. I've had
I saw them donate earlier, so.
Oh, really? Okay, BMO, guess what? You just got a Mercury dime from Tex Coin. That was so nice of you to do that, man.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for all you do, Yankee.
Thanks, man. Take care.
All right, you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, well, the line is still open. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, but that was so nice. Tex Coin. Oh. All right, second caller. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
Roto.
Oh, is
Roto
this?
dial.
Oh, there he is, the man, the godfather of
I
YouTube.
To call in from my rotary phone.
Oh, come on, man. How are you, Sal?
Doing good. How you doing, sir?
What a pleasure to have you call in, man. Thank you so much.
Pleasure to talk to you. An honor. Yeah, it's amazing. You're over 53,000 subscribers. It's
crazy.
incredible.
It's crazy, man. It really is. I can't express my gratitude and my humility to what has happened to my channel. It's just amazing. It's because of the people in our community. Well, I don't know about that, but I do my best, and I really do love the people that support this channel and come in on my live streams. It's so awesome.
It is definitely a great community for sure, and it's about the viewers. But your presentation is just amazing. So congratulations to you. It's awesome. Yes, indeed. I want to see if I can interest you in an extended warranty on your vehicle while I'm here.
Word. Kevin Bounds says it's a scammer, and I think he might be right.
Right. That's what inspired me to ask that.
Oh, really? Okay. Exactly what kind of extended warranty? No. So you were on earlier. You had a great live stream going too?
Yeah, it was fun, and thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. I know we're both really busy, so a lot of times we miss each other's videos and live streams, and but I always appreciate when you come by, and I like to check out your content and great stuff, and you definitely are inspiring too, not only to the community but to all the viewers, and it's just it's so good that there's good people here in the community.
There's one thing that I kind of miss is when I wasn't a content creator on YouTube, it was just being able to jump into all the streams, always be on, and just consume. It was a long time for you to think back on those days, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, for years before I ever created a channel, I would just watch stacking or unboxing videos and channels talking about silver and because it was there's several different generations but really those videos, there was like a handful of people that were talking about it. Really. There wasn't that much, and so you could consume the content. Now it's just amazing how much it's blown up.
Isn't it? It's incredible. What do you think about gold and silver prices over the last few days?
Yeah, it's been interesting to see. I think that we're going to start seeing higher lows now. In other words, I think there'll be some volatility, but I believe that we're going to see higher lows, and I think we might be at the beginning of a breakout. But that's just my thought. I did a prediction video for gold and silver. My gold prediction already came true. And we'll see about silver. Silver's kind of been one of those things that's been kind of lackluster, but there's a difference between spot price and physical price, and and that's something we're going to see a greater chasm between the two, I believe, as we move forward.
That's right. I think
got a video coming out about that tomorrow.
Actually. Oh, good. Excellent. Guys, check out Salivate Metal's channel. I can't believe I'm shouting you out. You should be shouting me out. But you guys, I bet everybody in this live stream knows Salivate Metal. If you don't know Sal, you need to check out. He pumps out the quality videos like I can never, ever get to. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. They're really good, and you really do a fine job of explaining complex things very simply for people to digest. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, and so do you. Definitely. I believe that I'm probably more quantity than quality, whereas you're more quality than quantity.
No, okay. No, we'll have to agree to disagree on that one, because I'm really impressed with what you put out. You're sort of my role model, have been for a long time. So
well, that's a high honor. I tell you what, the tables have turned because you've become my role model, but you've always been great, and I thank you so much for that. And it's fun. That's the thing about this community. We can kind of compare each other, but we're all different in our own ways. We have a different approach, but in the end, it's about precious metals, and it's about promoting each other, and about promoting sound money, and that's really what it's about. And I think it's amazing.
So Sal, are you a prepper as well?
I answered your poll, and I am a very minor. I'll get some extra batteries.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Yep.
But I do have a little extra little things here and there. But I am not much of a prepper. In fact, I was really kind of excited to see if that would have panned out with your situation for television program.
Oh, that would have been fun. And
I think you would have been a good witness as well too.
That was my goal. I had a dual goal for that. You know that, Sal. But you know what? It's Hollywood, and COVID hit at the wrong time. So who knows? We'll let the chips fall where they may. I've been in contact with them. They said it's still a possibility. So whatever. I'm happy with or without it. And I'm also happy with or without Super Chats, but I'm very happy with what Dennis Hayslip just dropped.
Yeah, $80. Wow.
Whoa!
That's incredible.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Dennis, thank you so much. I guess I do have to do another giveaway. Wow, I'm looking right here for some more silver. I think I found a nice 1 ounce silver round I'm going to add to no. We'll do an eagle. How does that sound?
Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's got a high premium on it these days.
It sure does. And by the way, I just want to shout out the local coin shop that is sponsoring my live stream. It's JCS Gold. If you haven't checked out jcsgold.com, please do. I will be showcasing their website in just a minute. But yeah, all of these giveaways are going to be courtesy of JCS Gold.
Believe it or not, I've met them at a coin show. Jim Luck is the guy.
Yeah, Chris Luck. Oh, Jim or Chris? Because I know Chris.
Jim Luck. I don't know Chris, but I know Jim Luck.
Yep. Great guys. Really, really nice.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, do you know the early bird word before I kick you off the call line, buddy?
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. Oh, crap. Son of a motherless goat. It's not Pat.
You don't know.
It's prepper. It's patriot. Patriotic. Patriot.
No, that was already used by Tex Coin.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I came in at before your thing.
That's okay. No problem. Get off my call line. No.
You had to appreciate. Yes, you had to appreciate. All right. Well, thank you. Hey, thank you again for having me. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, buddy.
I'll let other people call in, but thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you everybody for coming over here and saying hello. And you all have a wonderful evening.
All right. Take care, bud.
Take care. See you.
Bye. All right. So somebody else can get a chance to call in right now. If you know the early bird word, well, there's the call. Hello, you're on with Yankee. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
How's it going, Yankee? How's it going, guys?
It's going great. Who is this?
This is Savvy Fortec.
Hey, is this your first time on an Ask Yankee?
What's that?
Is this your first time on an Ask Yankee?
This is the first time back after several years. I'm Savvy Metals from several years back, a silver pourer. Had a little drama, got cleaned out, lost the contents of the safe, and just now coming back into the
welcome
back into the community of silver again.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
And thanks for calling in.
Well, as we prepare for all this big silver boom, it was quite a bit cheaper when I was back in there, about 13 to 15 in spot, and now we're climbing up into the high 23s. It looked like this evening, so I'm expecting 30 before the end of the year, most likely. Yeah,
let's switch over to it right now. You can see the silver chart. We're at 23.8. 23.8. That's pretty good. Did you see what gold's done though? Right. Gold has climbed a mountain of worry here. Look at that.
Yeah, it's going up. I think we got just about a couple of weeks, and by the time taxes come out, I think we'll all be smiling.
I think you might be right. Definitely, I have a prediction for the end of the year, and it is to break 2,000. That's my prediction. It's an aggressive one. I might not be right, obviously, but I really think we're going to bust through 2,000 this year.
Oh, I think you'll make it. I think it'll be easy enough. I think the fiat has gone by the wayside. I think its time is nigh. There's too many patriots in the world, and we're all just preparing for the jig to be up.
Well, you said it. You said it. Over. You said it twice now, and I have a nice rosy for you. How's that? You see that? You said the prepare word. That was the early bird word, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I lost an ounce and a half of gold and about 80 ounces of silver, and I just picked up the wrong girl from the bar, I guess. But
I'm sorry.
That's actually going to be one of my first. I ordered from AppMex, and because of the delayed order, I don't get anything till the 24th, I believe.
Have you ever checked out jcsgold.com?
Who's that?
jcsgold.com is a local coin shop. Did you? Okay.
I've been watching. I looked over there. It looks like he's got gold ounces on there, just over 2 bills now. So.
Yep, that's true. He's got some silver in there too. If you're interested, actually, if anybody's interested in checking out JCS Gold, I do have a promo code, Yankee, that will take off any shipping for any items over $50 or any purchases over $50. So don't forget that promo code if you buy from jcsgold.com. So yeah, man, I appreciate you calling in. Do you have any questions before you leave?
I just kind of wanted to know what happened to the price of the Libertads lately. I look in here and I can't even look at one for inside of $36-$38. What happened with the Mexican silver?
Well, that are you comparing that to 4 years ago or 5 years ago? Or are you comparing it to?
Well, it's been about
year?
4 years, but yeah, they weren't nothing but I don't know, maybe mid-20s.
They're hot,
but
man.
Now I guess their mintages went down and the prices just went wild.
Yep, you're right. So yeah, they are high, but they have been high for a while. I stay clear of Libertads from a stacking perspective. I mean, I collect some. I think they're beautiful, but I really don't want to put a lot of money into them. They are high premium silver, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so are the Onzas. This
I'm pretty much going to stick to the Brits and the Krugerrands, I believe.
These things are Mexican Onzas.
The Onzas.
1979. I got in trouble for not cleaning out Tim's Onzas, so I went back and cleaned them out. People were giving me a hard time in the comments of that video, but hey, buddy, I appreciate you calling in. I really do. Thanks for your support.
I appreciate what you do for the community. You look like you're really active. I really enjoy watching the videos from the coin shop guy down there.
So, you like that, huh?
Take care, and I'll let you guys go.
All right, take care, buddy.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, well, I'm going to close the call line, and we only have a few minutes left, but I did realize something. I made a mistake. Tex Coin. You're a member, a 5-star member when you called in, and I gave you a Winged Liberty. No, I needed to upgrade that to a quarter. So BMO, I'm going to send you this quarter instead, okay? And that frees this up for another call, another giveaway. And maybe I'll give away that dime a little bit later. Definitely do that. We've got this really nice round. Okay, I'm going to be giving the round away to members only. That'll be later. But because I broke 100, right there you can see it, $100 for Super Chat total. We're gonna go with an eagle. And that's going to be available to anyone. So members for that, this one will open up that for anyone in the chat when that time comes. Also, the bags. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, JCS Gold has some really cool bags. These are fun to throw in your silver, constitutional silver especially. So if you got a lot of that, this is fun. You can put this in. The winners will get these as well. I got 3 of those, right? So 1, 2, and definitely these winners will get the bag, the big silver. How's that? Let's see what else. Maybe we should look at the poll. I'm not going to end it quite yet, but the poll is interesting there. It's showing 52% like to prep a little bit there, quite a bit. Food, water, etc. That's at least half. That's pretty good. All right, I'm going to take a quick peek here at some more, see if there's any other questions before we bring our guest on. Really excited about this. You're going to want to stick around and hear what Richard has to say about prepping. What about a mods only? Ray, you have every angle covered. You are amazing. No, not yet. Maybe. We'll see. Was that a Mexican mint sterling? Yes, Kevin. That is a sterling silver onza from Mexico. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, love those. I bought a few of them. All right, let's see here. So we did that. We did the early birds. And I definitely, please check out jcsgold.com. When you use that promo code, Chris Luck sees that, all right? And he sees what you guys are doing. And he just sends all this silver to give away, which is such a special thing. So just show him some love. Even if it's just a little purchase, you're going to find some good deals on his website. So please check jcsgold.com out. Yeah, they are super cool bags, aren't they? Coffee shortage. Incoming. Better prepare. Yeah, it was cool to have Sal on. He's a great guy. I'll buy your on, says Yankee. Oh, you will, Tex? Now, something that I think you might hear from our guest is, as a prepper stacker, and I'm talking to you, Tex, I buy and I never sell. I buy my silver and gold and I don't sell it. I don't want fiat currency. Even if the price of gold or silver goes up in terms of dollars, it's the value that I'm interested in, not the price. Okay, so it's a very unique and very different way of looking at your stack, at least as a prepper stacker. Yankee, any update on the TV show? Oh, yeah. I'm still in talks with Hollywood and the studio about a prepping reality show. Really cool, especially from the financial and the stacking perspective. That was how they had really, wanted me to be a part of that team, that slant. All right, so that was what I was going to do. COVID hit at the time, and the studio, it was one of the streaming studios, backed out, but they had some other interest in it. Whatever. I hope it happens, but we'll see. I did my casting calls. I did 2 casting calls, and they liked me. So we'll see. It's Hollywood, right? I mean, I'm not, part of me doesn't want anything to do with them. But if I could get a chance to really help people understand why stacking is so important, why prepping is, I'd be honored to do it. So we'll see. Whatever. All right, guys. I think it's actually 9:01, and I need to bring in our guest. Just a little background. Richard Duarte, he's a lawyer. He is a prepper. Background, Richard Duarte. And definitely want to bring him in. He's going to talk to us about prepping. Very important topic, and he is an expert. So let's bring Richard in. Hello, Richard. Thanks so much for joining Yankee Stacking. Let me unmute myself. Hi, Richard. Thank you so much for joining Yankee Stacking. Great to have you, man.
Great so far. I've been listening to the questions and the comments, and I've been watching the polls, and I'm excited that over 50% say that they have quite a bit of prepping under their belt, and another 11% even have a bunker.
That was surprising to me, but I did find it encouraging. Yeah, that's great, man. So, thank you for joining. Tell us about yourself, how you came to write books about prepping and urban survival.
I'll give you the Reader's Digest version. Back in 1992, I live in South Florida. Back in 1992, I got wiped out by Hurricane Andrew. At the time, Hurricane Andrew was one of the strongest storms to hit the East Coast. It was a Category 5. Sustained winds of over 170 miles per hour. In fact, at one point they stopped measuring the winds because Hurricane Andrew blew away the hurricane center and all the devices that were doing the measurements. That's how strong it was. And we literally hid inside a closet. My small kids, my mom, and we stayed in there for what seemed like hours, and was probably one of the scariest moments of my life. I thought we were going to die, and all I could think about was how unprepared I was and how I had underestimated the storm and what I needed to do in order to protect myself and my family.
I remember that hurricane. It was devastating to think you were going through it. Wow. It made an impact on you.
Absolutely. That was a very loud wake-up call. And as soon as I started to recover, and the reconstruction and the getting a new place to live, and setting myself up again, one of the things I promised myself was that I was going to be better prepared for whether it was a hurricane or something else, regardless, because we never know what's coming our way. And we don't choose the moment of the crisis. It appears and it affects us in ways that we can only imagine. So I started doing a lot of research. I started doing a lot of reading. Back then, the term preppers didn't even exist. People that were into this kind of lifestyle were known as survivalists. Mm-hmm. And there was very little, actually, that I found that was helpful. Most of it centered around urban wilderness survival and mostly rural survival. Very little focused on the urban. And sadly, I mean, there are a lot of problems that affect the urban environment, and most of us live in the urban environment.
Right.
And now with COVID, it's easier than it's ever been to maybe relocate someplace else and work remotely. But back then, that just didn't exist. You did a 9 to 5, and you went in at 9 and you left at 5. So I did a lot of research, and I really learned a lot by trial and error.
Now, we've gone through a lot since then. I don't think we've had a worst case scenario, or a WCS, as you talk about in your book, but we've had a lot of wake-up calls since then. In fact, the most recent, obviously, was the pandemic. Do you see people waking up to the potential of seeing a worst case scenario where you need to be prepared?
I do. I see some folks are now, when they run into me, instead of making fun of me and asking me if I finally got that bunker in my backyard, now they're like, wow, some of the stuff you were talking about a few years ago, I finally started seeing it. Mm-hmm. And every time I see something like that, like an empty supermarket shelf, or I see a news story about the supply lines being tested, I think of you. And I'm like, wow, okay, good. That's encouraging to hear that. Now, what are you doing about it?
I put 4 questions up to poll my audience for a reason, because over the years as a prepper, I have seen 4 types of attitudes towards prepping, largely speaking. The first is mostly those that deny it or ignore it, want nothing to do with it, think it's overkill. It's not their thing, right? The second kind is the people that maybe go to the grocery store, buy a little extra, put it on the pantry shelf, get extra batteries. Maybe they've gone to ready.gov, the government website that tells you, to have some extra things just in case of a hurricane or natural disaster or anything like that. Then there are the types that, like me, I think, that are more intentional about it. Get the food, get the water, get the heat and other types of important things to prepare for, and really emphasize that. Work hard to prepare. And then the last kind is the ones that are a little extreme, I think, in my opinion. Those are the zombie apocalypse, end of the world. They have a bunker in the backyard. I don't know. Is that you? Because I want to be careful. I didn't mean to, say something that would, insult you. Are you a bunker guy?
No, I'm not. I'm a balanced guy.
Okay.
The same way financial advisors advise their clients to have a balanced portfolio, because we just don't know what's going to happen. So you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. I'm also a preparedness consultant, and I consult people all the time, and I tell them you want to take a balanced approach. Mm-hmm. So food, water, first aid, sanitation and hygiene, security and self-defense, knowing when to stay put, knowing when to get out. I also encourage people to look at their legal and financial preps, because you're looking at the entire picture, you're looking at the environment, and you're also at the same time trying to mitigate risk. None of us has a crystal ball, so none of us knows what's going to happen next. And in fact, yeah, I've discussed this a lot lately with just about everybody I talk to. If someone had asked me 5 years ago, look to the future and tell me what you see, I never would have imagined I would be seeing what I'm seeing today. And I'm seeing a lot of things that are broken. I'm seeing government broken. I'm seeing the financial industry broken, the supply chains broken or close to being broke. And I'm seeing a lot of things, a lot of trigger points that are very, very concerning that I just never imagined. Because remember, when I first wrote Surviving Doomsday, that was 10 years ago. And what we were mostly thinking at the time was natural and man-made disasters. But most of those things are usually localized. So something may happen in the southeast, but it's not going to happen in the entire country, and it's not going to happen in the entire world. The likelihood of something like that happening is very, very remote. So there would always be someone that would come in from outside the affected area and come and help in some way, shape, or form. That's not happening right now because the whole world is affected. Everybody's being affected in one way or another. Some people worse than others.
Richard, what is the worst case scenario that you are prepping for?
Well, I don't prep for scenarios, and I encourage people not to even consider scenarios when they're prepping. I encourage folks to address the core survival elements that I just mentioned a moment ago. Why? Because no matter what happens, you're going to have to eat. You're going to have to stay hydrated. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have some level of security to protect yourself and your family. You're going to have to know when it's time to leave and when it's time to just shelter in place. You can prepare for certain events, but the problem is that if you focus too narrowly on a particular event, you may miss the big picture. And you may miss preps that were essential and were really important, but since you were only looking at one scenario, you kind of missed the forest through the trees. So it's okay if you want to look at it that way, and if that's what motivates you. Some years back, everybody was preparing for the zombie apocalypse, and that's fine. If you're prepared for the zombie apocalypse, you're probably prepared for just about anything.
Wow. And
even the CDC, which, I mean, I hate to mention it, but the CDC was pushing the zombie apocalypse thing. But, I encourage people to prepare for everything. Because, again, like I was just saying, the events that we're living through today, totally unexpected.
Richard, some people say that it's too late to start prepping. I've actually heard that. People have contacted me and said it. But that's not true, is it?
Absolutely not. And I hate it when I hear people say, "No, it's too late. You should have done something before if you didn't do it." Well, the best time to have started prepping was 10 years ago. The second best time to start prepping is today. And no matter what you do, it'll always be better than zero. And if you do nothing because, well, I missed the boat. No, you didn't. There's a lot of things you can do, and you can do them right away, and you can start immediately. The second book, The Quick Start Guide, is actually meant for two groups of people who have not done any preps at all, and they want to get started, and they want to get started quickly. It's called the Quick Start Guide for a reason. Imagine you just bought a big screen TV, and you don't want to sit there and read through an entire manual. You just want to turn on the TV and start enjoying it. Well, the Quick Start Guide is that. It'll get you up and running quickly. It's got a lot of pictures, a lot of diagrams, a lot of notes, a lot of bullet points. It'll get you up and running as quickly as possible. Now, is it too late? Absolutely not. But you have to get started. You can't just say, well, I didn't do anything, so what's the sense of doing it now? Well, the sense of doing it now, whatever you get done between now and the time that you actually need those preps are going to help you tremendously. So I would encourage you not to let anybody tell you otherwise. Get started. There's a certain sense of urgency today that just didn't exist 5-10 years ago. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I do recognize that there are a lot of trigger points. And if I had to say the one worst case scenario that frightens me the most is probably a grit down situation. because that would bring down so many of the things that we rely upon that people don't even understand. And from all indications, we don't even know how long a situation like that would last. So that's probably in my mind, one of the biggest nightmare scenarios.
Yeah, we were talking before the live stream, just the two of us, about the impact that a coronal mass ejection could have if we happen to be in the wrong orbit when that gets into our atmosphere. It could put us back into the 19th century.
Yeah.
We live so dependent on electricity, power, heat, and air conditioning. I know down there in southern Florida, it's a big deal if you lose your power.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I was looking through your book. Just right now, I'm looking at the table of contents. So many incredible topics that I would just love to spend time going through each one of these, and we don't have the time to do it. I did want to call out one thing in here that I want you to touch on, and that is survival conditioning, the physical and mental fortitude. Can you talk a little bit about what that means?
Absolutely. It's important to have your food, your water, your medical, your security, your self-defense, all the gear, all the equipment, everything that you anticipate you're going to need. But one of the things that people often neglect is a disaster, and the aftermath of a disaster puts such a tremendous strain on people mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that you have to be strong enough in all those areas to not only be able to survive, but to overcome whatever conditions come your way, and whatever crisis or whatever challenges come your way. And a lot of people just don't spend the time necessary to fortify their bodies, to make sure that they're healthy, to make sure that they have the spiritual strength to face these things and to know that you will overcome them. But you need to do your part. You can't just expect things to work out for the best. There's so many things that you can do, and one of the things that I encourage folks to do is to try to get family members involved in the efforts in the prepping, because that kind of multiplies. It's a force multiplier. If you're doing this all by yourself, you're head of the household, let's say, or somebody else within the household, and you're doing this on your own, wouldn't it be so much better and so much easier if you got other members involved, and not by force, because you can't force people to do what they don't want to do, but by bringing them in and showing them the importance and the sense of urgency, and asking for their help and saying, listen, I'm here now. I'm putting forth this effort, but I may be out of commission at some point, and you guys need to pick up the slack. And helping me with this will not only ensure that we have multiple bodies, but it'll ensure that you learn the skills necessary to be able to step into those shoes.
That's great advice. I went through both of your books, and they're fantastic. One is far more detailed than the other, but I got a lot out of both of them. I did see one thing that was missing, and you're now being interviewed on a silver and gold stacking channel on YouTube, and we are in love with silver and gold. We absolutely think it's real money. It is an important thing to do financially, but I also think it's an important thing to do from a prep standpoint. It's not the most important thing in my mind. I think there's a lot of other preps I talk about in my playlist, Prepping the Yankee Way, which, by the way, have you seen those videos at all on my channel?
I have.
Oh man, I would love to get your take on those, and maybe have you critique it at some point, maybe on the next time I have you on. But it's very important to have the water, the food, the things you were talking about, supplies, medicines, things that we might overlook. But we need silver and gold, right? I didn't see it in either of your books. Can you explain that to me?
Right. So as I was saying before, in my mind, prepping is a comprehensive thing. It's not something that you can do on the fly. and then stop thinking about it and put it away and say, well, I'm prepped, so I really don't have to do anything else. It's a process that evolves. So I'm a stacker, and I have been for many, many years. I bought my first Gold Eagle back in 1987 or 88. I paid $400 for it.
Wow.
And
That's
I'm very
great.
proud of that. And,
Yeah,
and
you
I heard
should
you
be.
say before that you would never sell. I would never sell that in a million years. But I've been stacking for a long, long time, and there's a difference. When I wrote these books, I was a stacker, but I thought of stacking differently than I do today. I've always been interested in gold and silver, but I never really saw it as an imperative thing with prepping until the last couple of years. During the last couple of years, I've realized just how much the dollar has decreased in value and how irresponsible, I'm not going to name anybody, but just how irresponsible people can be that run the financial world, and what they're doing to us with that irresponsibility. And it at one point or another, it struck me that gold and silver are actually your lifeline, are actually the way you can save yourself, the same way you would save yourself with water and food and medicine and all the other things. Instead of waiting around for somebody to come and save you, you save yourself. Gold and silver is going to fit into that role. Gold and silver is probably going to be the only thing, Richard, that's going to save us.
Do you see silver as a potential barter material?
Absolutely, especially constitutional silver. And remember, it's people expect that there's going to be this one gigantic event, and it's going to, all of a sudden everything's going to flow from that. It could happen, but more than likely, and what we're actually seeing is a slow decline. And that slow decline may show itself in many, many ways. And we are slowly heading towards a very big crisis monetarily. And there may come a time when you may go to the supermarket for a loaf of bread, and you may not have enough currency in your pocket to be able to actually purchase a loaf of bread, because it may be that expensive compared to the value of the currency. So a constitutional quarter nowadays costs you 20 times what the face value of that quarter is. And not to date myself, but when I first started driving, gas was $0.25 a gallon. What is it now?
It could be $3, $4, $5 in some areas. I think it could be going to $7 soon. Yeah. I know.
A quarter times 20.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the price of gas.
And gold? Where do you see gold playing?
I see gold. I tend to look at the gold-silver ratio. I love gold. I love silver. I love them both. But I tend to look at the gold-silver ratio, and it kind of guides me on which ones I should be focusing on. And right now I'm focusing on silver. And I think that for barter purposes, you will always be far better off with constitutional silver, because the denominations are smaller. I mean, what are you going to do? Go around with? I know that there are smaller pieces of gold but I don't think those would be as readily accepted. Primarily because people probably wouldn't even think that they're really gold. They'd look at it and say, "Yeah, sure." Whereas the quarter, the dime, the $half, everybody recognizes those, and those would be readily accepted, I think, just about everywhere.
I see. I hear a lot of people say, Yankee, silver, nah, they're never going to be using that for barter. It's all going to be about having, food. I don't care at all about your silver if we're in an SHTF scenario. I'm going to care about beans and bullets, and it's just not going to be about that. Supplies. What do you think about that?
Well, you got to have everything. A lot of times people say to me, "Well, you can't eat silver, right?" And I say, "Well, you can't eat guns and bullets either, but you still need to have them." I feel sorry for whoever doesn't have them, because as it is right now in many areas of the country, you call the police and they won't be there for a good half hour, if that, in a grid down situation or in a worst case scenario, or even just a really bad crisis. Good luck. getting the police to come and respond to your house. So, you have to, and we can talk about security and self-defense for 3 shows and still not cover everything, but you need to address all of these things, and you need to have a little bit of each because, again, we just don't know what we're going to be faced with. So why not take the time to plan, to put aside what you need now? And by the way, planning is important, and it's important not because during a disaster you're going to pull out your binder with a plan in it and start looking at, well, what do I do now? No, the reason a plan is so important is because you are going to sit down and think your problems through and the situations through, and that process of putting together the plan really makes you consider what you need to focus on, what you need to do, and how you need to do it. So the plan is really secondary. It's the process that goes into making the plan that really improves your preps.
Richard, both of your books have the word urban somewhere in the title. You're in an urban environment. I'm curious how it differs between urban, suburban, and rural areas when it comes to bugging in or bugging out.
Yeah, most people in rural areas don't have the problems that people in urban areas have. I think they have it much easier in terms of survivability during a crisis, primarily because you don't have the density, the population density. But if you look at any population map, you see that the majority of people live in urban areas, and that's where I've lived the majority of my life, and that's the niche that I wanted to address, because I know that many people in urban areas don't have the preparations necessary, but they need to, because sometimes when a disaster occurs, you can't just get out, you can't just leave, so it's necessary to shelter in place. Right. But in order to do that successfully, you need to have the gear, the supplies, all the necessary things in order to stay within your home, to stay there quietly, not to go anywhere, at least until you get some kind of an evaluation of what the circumstances are and what you're going to do next, what the next steps are. But I think it's not the best thing just to leave and to try to go someplace else on the assumption that it's going to be better there.
Richard, what are some of the most overlooked preps? If you could just name 2, what are the ones that really people miss?
I think what we talked about before, the preparing the mind, preparing yourself physically and emotionally. And I think also that people just assume certain things, that, that even though there's a disaster, that the tap water is still going to be on, that the toilets are going to flush, that emergency services are still going to be around. You have to, when you sit down and you plan, you have to assume the worst on everything. You have to assume that nothing that you're used to. So we have a chapter in the first book called the 24-hour experiment. And in that experiment, you go outside, you turn off your water, you turn off all the breakers in the breaker box, you make believe that the toilets will not flush, and you live under those circumstances for the next 24 hours. And I mean, few people will do this, but we've had to do that. We've had to do it out of necessity, because we've had periods in South Florida where we've had no power for 2 weeks or more, and you have no choice. You have to do those. You have to do those experiments. But I think you'll learn a lot by doing that. Human
nature is so amazing when it comes to this. I know some people that look at prepping as a very negative, dark type of mindset. They look at it and they frown upon it. They think, you're a pessimist. I know some people that just don't want to wrap their mind around things going wrong. Even during the pandemic, it was a shock to people. I think people started to realize, wow, the supply chain is fragile. Right. This could go bad. But we have a normalcy bias, don't we? We want things to go back to normal, and how quickly we forget. I think, you and I were talking a little about generators and power, right? So I remember back when I had my ice storm and I was out for weeks of power, and I didn't have a generator. Well, this was a long time ago. You better believe I got one afterwards, but so did all my neighbors. And so there's this hum in the whole neighborhood when we lose power. My question to you earlier was, have you seen people learn from the hurricanes that you've gone through and made changes in the way they live or not?
Some have, many don't, because they assume that it's a temporary situation and things will just go back to normal, like you said. And, I got a bone to pick with those people that think that it's all about gloom and doom, and that unless you've got that dark side, that, you're not going to be a very good prepper. I'm a very happy person. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. I get enormous joy from the people in my life, from the ones that I love, and from my friends. I live a very fulfilling life, and I'm not thinking about the bad things that are going to happen. I'm a realist. I understand that I don't want to be caught in that same situation as I was back in 1992. So I prepare so that I don't have to worry about these things. Once you get to a certain level of preparedness, doesn't mean that you're never going to think about it again. On the contrary, you always think about it, and you always evolve, and you always improve upon your efforts. But it's not about gloom and doom. It's about enjoying your life and having balance. And it's also about being responsible and taking responsibility for yourself and your loved ones, and doing the things that you need to do in order to be able to protect yourself when bad things happen. And bad things happen all the time to good people. So it's about replacing the uncertainty and the fear with certainty and determination, and being able to take responsibility for yourself, and taking the steps that are necessary so that you don't have to worry about it.
Well, Richard, your books are fantastic, and I would love to dive into these chapters with you in more detail. I'm going to have you back, and maybe we can zero in on specific preps, and we can, get into the details. But where can people find your books? Get a hold of them.
On Amazon. I have them on Amazon.
Yep. I have the information in the description of this video. So definitely check out Richard Duarte's book. This one, Surviving Doomsday, a guide for surviving an urban disaster. And then this one, the Quick Start Guide. I love how you described it. Surviving an urban disaster. It is full of pictures, right to the point. I absolutely love this handbook. You can just pull it out and use it anytime. Thank you so much, Richard. Appreciate you being on.
Just want to mention one thing, if
sure,
you have time.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed that you have the links under the video. I write for a number of publications, and I have articles going back to 2013. And all those articles are still online, and you can look them up. Best thing about it is that it's free. It's a free resource that you can access. And I've written about just about every single topic that is in the books, and that we've talked about, not as in detail as in the books, because in the books everything is condensed for you and everything is laid out. But take a look at some of those articles, because some of that may help you. And again, do what you can. Don't let anybody tell you that it's too late, or that you're not going to be able to get anything done. Do it, and do it as soon as possible.
Excellent. Thanks, Richard.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for having me on.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. That was just a one-on-one with Richard, but I have asked him to stay a little longer and answer any questions you have about prepping in the chat. So this is your shot to ask a question. Do you see the chat in there, Richard? Can you read it along with me? Oh, I think you might have muted yourself there. You can come back.
Yes, I see.
All right, you do? All right, great. So let's bring it on for Richard here. What is the best fresh water prep if you do not have a well or other natural water source available? This is text one.
Okay. So what I typically recommend is a multi-phase process. Number one, you want to store either bottled water or in containers. Some people have 55-gallon drums. That's fine. Put a little bit of chlorine in there to prevent the growth of bacteria. Right. You also want to have access to a secondary source if that's available to you, and you want to have at least three methods for purifying or sanitizing water. Now, all water is suspect until you've sanitized it. So when people tell me, no, I got it from this stream and it was really clean. No, that. But the problem is that in most urban areas, you don't have a stream, you don't have a river, you don't have, and when you do have one of these waterways, they're usually terribly polluted. So I don't know that you want to drink from there, but store as much water as you can, and Besides that, have the way of like, for example, some people have a pool. You can't drink straight out of the pool, but
you can purify it.
You can definitely filter it. You can purify it. It'll keep you alive, and you can use that water for flushing the toilet. Let's say, or cleaning yourself, or washing whatever dishes, whatever, and then you can keep the fresh water for drinking.
Even those that have a well, like myself, have to be thinking about how would I be able to access that water without power. One of the things that I put together was a well bucket that would be able to pull up 5 gallons of water with the right pulley system and significant amount of rope, and be able to get access to that water. But also, like you were saying, purification, very important, but also filtration too. You touched on it. You can get a Berkey, or you can get other types of filtrations that could handle not just yourself but your entire family. But you gotta be careful with the water that you're drinking, especially. What does I think I just had that fly by. I'm sorry. What does Richard think of prepping ammo casing, lead, and other items for reloading ammo? Are you a reloader yourself?
Absolutely. I think absolutely. And not only to have those things, but to know how to use them and to know how to use the equipment for reloading, because the same way I tell people, you're not going to become a farmer after a disaster and start growing crops and live off your yard, the crops you get from your yard. You can't
flip the switch and just get a green thumb,
You've got to start doing these things ahead of time.
Absolutely.
And I also encourage people to have the tools to fix their firearms. I also encourage people to have spare parts, because sometimes a little tiny spring that'll cost a couple of bucks will take your entire rifle out of commission, and now you've got a very expensive paperweight because it's not going to work. So you have to have redundancy in just about everything, and you've got to think it through. Remember, we were talking about the plan before, how you plan for these things, and thinking about them gives you all kinds of thoughts that you didn't have before. Well, that's one of the thoughts. You have to have spare parts. If you have a generator, you have to have extra oil. You have to have extra spark plugs, filters. You have to have parts in case it breaks down. You cannot assume that everything is going to be
You need to be more self-sufficient than we are. I mean, right now, Richard, we tend to be very lazy and very complacent and focused on the ease of which we can buy things. Don't repair, we buy. When I was young, my dad would always repair everything. It wasn't done and thrown out until it couldn't be repaired anymore. But we've lost that. It's too easy for us to go to Walmart and get something, or have it come to us with Amazon. And when that all breaks down, and when people have to start fixing things and doing things themselves, it's going to be bedlam for some.
Yeah. Remember, the Home Depot's not going to be available. Right now, if you have a project going on, you really don't have to buy anything in advance. You start doing it, and then you go, oh, I need this and I need that. You run down, you pick it up. You can't do that during a disaster. And let's say you have to secure your home. Let's say you have to fix some things, your roof. There's something that needs to be fastened. You need fasteners. You need hammers. You need screws.
And you need skills.
All kinds of things.
And you need the skills. Right. And you and I were talking about financial aspects. And in your second book, you do have a whole chapter on legal and financial preparedness. There's a question from Empress Kimberly here that I want to mention. Your thoughts on Canada freezing accounts. Can that trickle down here?
Oh my God! What a question.
That's a loaded question,
Richard.
So
that is a really dangerous situation that's going on right now. They are in an effort to control the people that are standing up for their rights, and all they're asking for is the freedom to be able to make choices in their own body and in their own lives. In order to suppress those voices, they are undermining the entire legal, financial, and economic, and even the political system of an entire country. that is a very dangerous thing to, without due process, using emergency laws that were meant to be used during events like, let's say, after 9/11, like the Patriot Act here in the United States, to be able to use it for something like this and to actually be able to go into the bank accounts of people that are peacefully protesting and seize their assets. And not only that, but to seize the assets of people that are making donations to that movement. Very, very dangerous. It's setting a precedent that's, I can talk to that as a prepper and I can talk to that as a lawyer. I'm in shock. And that's one of the things I was telling you about, that it's just amazing that I'm seeing these things, and I'm in disbelief. I can't believe it.
I think it can not only trickle down here, I think it will be trickling down here. In a lot of ways, it's already here. So we need to be very, very careful with your finances, your money, and your currency.
And by the way, I have to.
Okay, go ahead.
I have to say something before it leaves my mind.
All right,
go. Forget. I'm sorry to
interrupt you. Nope, do it.
Another reason why gold and silver is so important right now, and notice I'm even leaning forward because I want to make sure that everybody understands the urgency of this. Yes. If you don't hold it in your hand, it's not yours. You don't own it.
Amen.
And currency is nothing but the promise of a government to make good on that promise. And if it trickles down here and something happens and your bank account is somehow frozen, you're mistaken for somebody else, and that could happen very, very easily. It's happened to me. And you don't have any physical gold and silver, you don't have any assets, you don't have any cash in your possession, you've got a big problem. Big problem.
Yep. One of my preps in prepping the Yankee way is cash. It is very important that people have, as a short-term to a mid-term prep, maybe not a long-term, right? Because we know the value of this currency is being debased and going downhill fast. However, I worked at a bank. I know you, Richard, worked at a bank. I remember talking to my bank, president, and I learned very quickly how fast ATMs would be emptied in a panic.
Yes.
We will not have access to cash. And I have advocated for years now. I call it be the bank. Get your cash that you do not need in a public bank. And I mean even a credit union, okay? Yeah, I mean it. If it's a large institutional bank, an investment bank, that's even worse. But even a credit union, if you don't need to have that cash in there for convenience and paying your bills, get it out. Be your own bank. What do you think of that, Richard?
Yeah, and let me make a distinction because I could sense that someone will hear me say gold and silver, and then they'll hear me say you need to store cash, and they'll say, well, that's a contradiction. No, it actually isn't, because it all depends on which stage of the disaster you're in. Right. In the very early stages, you go to, let's say, a store, and their systems are down, or they can't access ATM. You can't access an ATM, or credit cards won't work. That clerk will most likely be able to take care of you and give you what you need as long as you have cash. Now, that may not last for a long, long time. There may come a time when they don't take cash, but at least in the very early stages, they will take cash. So people that are used to going everywhere with an ATM card or with a debit card or with a credit card, and they think that they're still going to be able to do that, the moment those systems go down, the infrastructure goes down that allows those credits to be processed, you can't pay for anything under any circumstances. And, what do you do then? If you go to the bank, remember, the ATMs, it may seem to most people that the supply of cash in the ATM is endless. It's not. It's a very small supply of cash.
Loaded daily, multi-times a day sometimes,
Right, and the moment people understand, oh wow, the systems are down, you're lucky if you'll be able to go to an ATM and get cash. But even if you are and you get there, it probably won't have any, even if the ATM is up.
Right.
So I can tell you that after hurricanes, we still have businesses that are open even without electricity, and they still will accept cash. But that's it.
You told me how many generators you had before we went live. It was a lot. I don't have as many as you do, but why do you have 4 generators?
Because each generator has a purpose. The size, the number of watts, the capacity, And sometimes it doesn't make sense to run a very large generator, because even though it will power your entire house, you don't need to power your entire house. And that will burn a lot of fuel, and that will cause you to be making multiple trips a day to go and get fuel, because you can't store enough fuel in order to run, especially if it's a gas generator. And I tend to have generators that'll run on multiple fuels. In other words, I can run it on liquid propane, I can run it on gas. But you just can't store in an urban environment that much fuel. So as much fuel as I do store safely and legally, I want to have a smaller generator that I can use for just what it's more of a surgical strike versus a big generator that may give me way more power than I need and take way more fuel. So it's a smaller generator, but it'll serve my needs exactly. So I have generators for every occasion. But that's the bottom line.
That's excellent. Yeah, I have a tri-fuel generator myself, so I'm not stuck in just one type. And there's some security aspects around that too. We probably don't have time to get into it, but you really do need to figure out in a grid down scenario how you're going to power your equipment, things that you need, your heat, your furnace, whatever it is, without drawing too much attention sometimes, or how are you going to protect it? Solar generators, there are ways to be able to do just enough, like you were saying, Richard, just enough power to power up certain appliances, certain things that you need without drawing too much attention. I did see, who was it? Bear Jones asked, best way to tap a well after power goes down with no generator. Bear, check out my playlist. I should probably put the playlist, Prepping the Yankee Way, in here as well. I have a whole section on water, and I show you a well bucket that I've created, I built, and how that works with water and gets the water out of there when you have no generator.
I saw that.
It works great.
Yeah.
Boy, there's so many questions. A lot of people are asking them. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have you on and really dive deep. Do deep dives into this stuff, because there's so much. Let me see if I have a couple more here. What is the true value of the United States 25 cents?
What is the true value of?
The USD 25 cent. Value of a quarter? In terms of it being a silver quarter? I think maybe they're commenting on what you said earlier in terms of, what a silver quarter is worth.
Constitutional silver. 20 times whatever the face value is. I mean, that's what it's selling for in many instances.
Yeah, absolutely.
So $5.
Yeah. Let's see, is there any other question? If we're in a WROL situation without rule of law, correct, how do you determine the punishment of a lawbreaker? Ooh.
Oh boy. I mean, my approach is very, very simple, and it's in my books. The best confrontation that you will ever have and win every single time is the one that never happens. And I think that during those situations, you have to be very, very careful, because although it may seem that it's without rule of law, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the ramifications would be if you do something and at that moment it seemed appropriate, and then thereafter somebody looks at it and goes, that you shouldn't have done that. That was
like
way
shooting looters.
Yeah,
right?
That was above and beyond what you should have done. So, my advice is in the book is, keep a low profile, stay out of the way. Don't go out, especially don't go out brandishing firearms. If you are well prepared, you can shelter in place and you could avoid a lot of that. Now, if somebody busts through your front door, and they're there obviously to do you harm. They're not there to just take a few supplies and leave. They're there. Well, if they know you're there and they're breaking into your house, they're there to do you harm.
Castle doctrine, right? I mean, we need to be able to protect ourselves, right? Exactly.
Yep. You have to protect yourself and your family.
Prepper Chris, love the name Prepper Chris. Since you are in South Florida, he says, are you planning on staying with the almost 10 million in the Tri-County area?
Yeah, well, it depends on the circumstances. I'm here because I have to be. Trust me, I'm not here because I've evaluated the place, and I've chosen this because it's the safest, most secure place for someone like me. I'm here because my family is here, and I'm not going to abandon them, and my business is here. So
Stack all day. Stack all day. Ask what kind of security you have.
Multiple layers. Multiple layers.
Like, you're not going to tell. That's all you're going to say. I know.
What everybody wants to do is create multiple layers of security, multiple overlapping layers of security, because it all depends on your circumstances. But the more layers there are, the more time it gives you to prepare for whatever it is that you're going to have to confront when those layers run out. How's that?
That's great. Yes, absolutely. Layers are important. Marion says, how would you go about prepping when you live in an apartment-style housing? I am limited on space.
Yeah. Do the best that you can. You'd be surprised the amount of space that you have that you may not even be aware of, under the bed, in between furniture. I really don't care when people come over and they see cans. I don't care. I mean, those cans are going to keep me alive. And I will put, in fact, I tend to put preps throughout the house because, for example, here, when there's a storm, if you get, let's say, a leak, or let's say the wind breaks one of your windows and rain starts coming in, anything can happen. During Andrew, whole portions of the house blew away. You don't want to have all your preps in one area of the house. You want to distribute them throughout the house for two reasons. Number one, so that if one area of the house is compromised, all your preps aren't compromised. And number two, just in case you find yourself, like I did, sheltering in a closet, you at least have something that will help you during those hours that you're there. Some people have a safe room. Store some things in your safe room, and that safe room doesn't have to be like the one you saw in the movie. It could be something that you've put together, and that'll serve your needs. And we can talk about that at another time.
Great content creator. Thank you for the 2-spot, and also, man, Bear Jones. Getting us thinking, Yankee. Yes, Richard Duarte is an expert. It's just wonderful to have him on here, and he's getting us all thinking. I know I am. I definitely do want at some point you to be very, very honest, brutally honest with me sometime, Richard, and critique my preps. I want to get better. Everybody needs to feel not like, sometimes we get like really self-conscious or we get defensive and we say, well, I'm fine. No, that's fine. And I think we need to have a mindset of learning and be curious and try to get better and learn from people like Richard. So thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that, Bear Jones.
Yeah. One thing I want to add to that is I've been doing this for 30 years, and I learn something new every single day. Everybody I come in contact with gives me an idea, gives me a suggestion, plants something a seed in my head that grows into something much, much better. And I'm always looking to improve my preps. So I don't ever look at this as, well, I've learned everything. I know what there is. No.
You've arrived.
You haven't.
You've arrived and you know it all? No, exactly.
No, you have not. There's always something more to learn, and there's always improvements to be made. And I'm constantly learning from everybody I come in contact with.
I have a question about confiscation here from Dissident Agnostic. Thank you for the £5. I appreciate that. Will Turkey start a global confiscation bull run against privately owned gold? I don't know if you can speak to that or not about Turkey and the specific situation there, but you can even speak to it in general about confiscation.
Yeah, I don't put it beyond them. I think every government at one point is going to realize that they need gold reserves in their vaults in order to at least try to gain back a little bit of the public's confidence in their currency, because it's never going to be 100%. It's never going to be even close to 100%. But we're never going to go back to a gold standard, but at least if they could say, like they're saying with some of the cryptos, oh, it's backed by some gold. I think it would do a lot to help the confidence.
I don't think we'll ever go back only because they don't want it. They want the freedom not to have that type of restriction placed on them. However, it's possible that they might be forced to during a complete collapse. It might happen. And you know what? Some people say it's impossible. It is possible depending on what the price of the gold is. If you price it appropriately, you really could do it. It would be astronomical, but it's possible. So I
don't know that we'd want to live in that world.
It would be amazing. I don't want to live.
Ugly.
I don't want to live in that world. Some people accuse me of wanting something like this to happen. That can't be further from the truth. That's like being excited about, going somewhere in my car and I get to use my auto insurance. Are you crazy? No way.
Worse yet, your life insurance.
I know. Or yeah, health insurance, life insurance. We buy it because it's the prudent thing to do, but we pray and hope that it never ever comes to pass. And you and I are on the same page when it comes to gold and silver. If we can't use it, we will pass it on to our progeny, and hopefully they're knowledgeable enough to treat it the way they should. Because at some point, we're going to run out of road, and we won't be able to kick the can down it any longer.
Yeah, but there's a lot of countries in trouble right now. They're keeping it together on the surface and appearances, but there are a lot of currencies that are in trouble right now.
That's true. All right, man. Thank you so much for joining in here. And we're going to give away one. You can stick around, too. I'd like you to see this. I'm going to switch over to my camera. I have your Surviving an Urban Disaster. This is like the Spark Notes, okay, for his regular book, Surviving Doomsday. I know most of you would really enjoy getting into the nitty-gritty here, but this is a great I love what you have put along here. You can actually find the different sections you're looking for on the side. We're going to give this away. So the way we're going to do it is we need to have, if you're interested in getting it, put something in the chat. I'm going to, I probably should have done this before I said anything. I'm going to put slow mode on because this can get really crazy. When I say that, sometimes it's like, oh my word, it goes so fast. I'm going to quickly turn this on. All right, so we're in slow mode now. 30 seconds. This keeps you from spamming the chat, guys, because all you got to do is put just one thing in there. It doesn't matter how many times you put it in. It's going to be, one name for the wheel of names. So just put something in there if you're interested in getting in on a giveaway for this book. When did this one came out? When did this come out? 2014?
I think it was 2014, late or early 2015.
Yep. And if you were to do another version, another rendition, would you include a whole chapter on precious metals?
Absolutely. And I'm currently working on a book on advanced preps, and that's one of the chapters that's in there is gold and silver.
Awesome. All right. So let's switch over to participants here. I want to see how it's coming. Oh, yeah. People are putting their comments in. Just put something in the chat, guys, if you're interested in getting in on this giveaway. Yeah, I see more people coming in. And looks like our super chat total is 128. So we do have one bonus giveaway coming up, too, with silver. We have 300 people in the chat right now. That's fantastic. Definitely check out the description of this live stream. I will be posting the interview portion with Richard later as a video. And I'll put his information in that description as well. So definitely check out his books on Amazon if you don't happen to win, okay? Because most of you are not going to win. All right, so a few more people popping in here. I'll give you another 5 seconds, guys. Put something in the chat. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, all copy. Put that here. All copy. Switch over to this. Put all the names in. And shuffle it up. And spin. See who's the lucky winner. Watch it land on a Yankee. I already got one. Ray Barr. He's going to be upset. Forrest Wilson. I don't know. This is going to be close. I don't think you're going to hold on to it. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Jimmy Licari. Congratulations, Jimmy. You just won Surviving an Urban Disaster, a book by Richard Duarte. So email me at yankeestacking@gmail.com, your mailing address, and I will get this out to you. And for those of you who didn't win, check out this one too, Surviving Doomsday. Step by step. A lot of good stuff in there. And this is mine. I'm keeping mine. All right. Thank you again. Appreciate it so much, Richard. Have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All
I
right.
really appreciate it.
Bye-bye. All right. Wow, guys, did you guys enjoy that with Richard? Because, you know, I did. I learned a lot, and I love having people join me. I think I'm going to have them join me again. I would love to get into the details on his preps. I learned so much from people like that. Thanks, everyone. All right, cool. So we got some more giveaways coming. This is not over. Don't go anywhere. We still have about a half hour left. Unless you have to go somewhere, I really would appreciate you sticking around. We're going to be giving away more silver. Like this. Silver buffalo round. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, we'll be doing that soon. Oh, thank you, Silver Struck, for that $10. Wow, that's excellent. All right, no more, though. No more Super Chats, because if you push me over $200, I'm going to have to pull out some more silver to give away. I'm already giving away an extra bonus American Silver Eagle, courtesy of jcsgold.com. If we hit 200, I'd probably end up having to give away one of these Onzas, and I really don't want to do that. These are really nice sterling silver Onzas that I picked up, and man, let's just put this over here. Okay. Oh, that was really cool. All right, I never win anything, says Jurassic Pork Chop. Aw, well, you might have a chance. Don't give up. I've had people win on that wheel of names and email me afterwards saying, "Oh my goodness, I've never won anything." So maybe it'll be you next time. All right, I need to open this up. I have no idea what it is, and I'm excited about it, so let's see. Ooh, it's got a letter. Oh, okay, that's it. It's from Florida. That's all I'll say, because I don't show the return address. I black it out here so you guys don't see that. This is my P.O. Box. Definitely send me anything you want right there at Yankee Stacking, P.O. Box 671, Londonderry, New Hampshire, 03053. That's the P.O. Box I go to get my mail. And I'd love to be able to unbox and open up things like this on my live stream. So what's this? Yankee. Here are a few more half-ounce rounds for you. Thanks, Tom. Sharktooth Stacker. Dude, Sharktooth, you're in the chat. I know you're in there, man. I saw you, buddy. Hey, I also see Speg. Good to see you, Spectacular. Great channel, by the way. If you don't know Spectacular, check him out. He does an awesome job posting incredible videos and interviews. Also with his local coin shop. Speg, you're the awesome guy in here. Let's see. Johnny Dorenzio, $10. Thank you so much for that super chat. Guys, I told you not to do this. Bear Jones. Oh no. Name every global issue currently pushing PMs higher right now. Let's explore. You know, I'm not Sal. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you so much, Bear, for that 10 spot. Joe, $5 for the great chat with Richard. Thank you, Joe. Let's see. Yankee, Florida, on the left, just past the big tree, just before the gas station on the corner. Okay, Electro Pig. Appreciate you telling me that. Empress Kimberly, let's get Yankee Silver. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stop doing that. Thank you for the $10, Empress. That's great. I appreciate it. All right, here's so thank you, Tom. That's so awesome. If is he still in the chat? I know he was in here earlier. Sharktooth, I'm scrolling up. Dude, if you're here, please jump in there and let me know, because I appreciate that so much. Thanks. What do you got here for me? Man. Wow. Oh, a Sharktooth. Sweet. That is so cool. I had the other one you sent me. But I think this is even bigger. Look at that. That is so cool. Let me back that up. There you go. Oh, let me do this. Oh, wow. I'm glad I have it in this form and not attached to the rest of the animal. Oh, my goodness. I see silver. Dennis! I love this channel. I love you, Dennis. Thank you for sending that $45. Oh, I'm afraid to look at what that does to my total. You guys. Oh, let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh, is that... Oh, is that the Aztec round? A small... I think it is. This is cool. I have the larger one of this. I've not seen... Look at that. This is the Aztec round. Let me see if I can focus that. That is so brilliant. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You're so generous. Wow. Thank you. Oh, look at this. You said, I mean, if you're here, where is he? Where is he? Oh man. I don't think he's in. I can't keep all this. Oh, but this is, oh, I'm keeping this. Oh, Paul Revere. Oh, wow. Oh, I want that. Money Metals Exchange. I love Paul Revere. That is so sweet. I'm sorry. No, I call that one mine. That just fits my channel. I have to. Oh, and you get another buffalo. Okay. You know what? And then, of course, First Majestic. I'm a shareholder of First Majestic. I love that company. That is really super sweet. Tell you what, we're giving away some stuff here. You guys, all right, fine. What are the Super Chat totals up to? Silver Struck throws another $50. This is amazing. Stop. You're going to push me to 3. Stop it. No threes. Just no more Super Chats. All right. But we're going to give both of these away. Okay. Definitely that has to go. This is going to be given away. Man, I love the Aztec rounds. Oh, I love these things. Those are so cool. I'll think about it because I really, really do love the Aztec. But okay, I do have a larger one on this, and I want to bless somebody with this First Majestic. This is courtesy of Tom Shark Tooth Stacker, who sent this to me, and I just want to pay it forward to somebody. And then a buffalo. Shoot, why not? This is a half. I think these are half ounces, right? Yeah, half troy ounce buffalo round. We're going to give this away too. So we'll give those two. We got this coming up for all my members. That's going to be given away. And who knows? I got a mercury dime. We got a lot of giveaways we gotta go through, man. Oh, they're sweet. I know, right, Richard? I agree. We're up to $273.78. That's a really nice number. We're good, right? Let's just close it down, and we'll just do the bunches of giveaways that I have here. Let's do my members only. So let me go into this. Is just a one way that I can show how much I appreciate you guys, you members out there, the ones with those pretty blue and white, blue field, white stars next to their names. You guys are fantastic. Patriot Pistol members. I'm about to drop my Maple Musket membership. Why? It's a long story. I won't bore you with it. But I found that a lot of people are far more interested in the one-on-one sessions around the Yankee Cannon memberships. So those are the ones that I've really wanted to prioritize on. I have, over a dozen Yankee Cannon members that I meet with on a regular basis, talking about financial preps, stacking and all that. So Dennis, you didn't. I couldn't resist. Want to see that wheel spin? You, Dennis. We're up to $298.78. And if that breaks 300, I'm pulling the Onza out. So help me. Bear Jones, welcome to Yankees Militia. Great to have you in here. Thanks. 4 stars. I appreciate you. Kimmy Segmiller, welcome to the Patriot Pistol. Mike B, welcome. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's do this. I see the boy. There's not a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a few people. I got to switch over to participants right now, and just to make sure they're members. See, yeah, this is the challenge. Sometimes the non-members stick around in the participants. I might have to do this very carefully. If you're a member, please put something in the chat. I'm going to piece together right now all the members. Let's see. Brent's Change. Okay. Edward. Cooper Kendall. Let me just grab all the names in here. Copy. Let me put them in here. And, oops. This always takes a little bit because of the delay that shows up. All copy and paste. Yeah, so I have, let me put that down for a minute. Guys, give me a chance here to make sure just the members are in here for this giveaway. Let's see, Bear Jones. Actually, got some new members coming in here. Right. Bear Jones, 300 get wrecked. Oh, you guys, you didn't do it, did you? Oh, what the heck? Here we go. Cooper Kendall, $2. Frank Cavilla, broken. Bill Bader, $7.62, broken. Bear Jones, $5, 300 get wrecked, Yankee. Kimmy, Seg Miller, thank you for all the info. Nice to have such a supportive channel. Well, it's great to have supportive people watching my channel, Kimmy. So thank you for that $10. Yeah, you busted me over 300, but there's no more. That's it. All right. All right, fine. An Onza, a full 1 ounce Onza. And I've learned from many of my viewers that this is a 1 full troy ounce of pure silver. Yes, it's sterling, but it weighs more than a troy ounce. So you got a full 1 ounce of pure silver in that Onza. Okay, sheesh. Let me see here. This is probably the best way to cull it out. Let me go back to participants. Yeah, I still have a bunch of people in here in the participants that are not members. So let's see. All paste. BK. I have to clean this up, guys, so give me 1 second. Member, new member. Get rid of that one. Get rid of those 2. That. Those. There's 2 more. 4 or 5 more there. Oh, I had to delete Ray Barr. He's not a member. Shark 2 Stacker is in there. Okay. That. And Tex Coin. Okay. And I'll take myself out of there because I don't want that to mess things up either. So let's put all the members in. Switch over to here. You can see all the members that are in there. Unfortunately, oh man, I gotta get rid of those too. Hold on. Member 6 months. Such a pain. I wish they would have a cleaner chat, a way to filter the chat that's a little bit better than this. This is pretty sad. I want to make sure I get everybody though. Okay. There we go. There we are. It takes a little longer, but it's worth it to my members. I wanted to give you guys a shout out and better chance at winning. Oops, almost blew that. 2 more. 1 more. All right. Let's see. Do I have any? Did I miss any other members for this? I'm going to switch over one last time here just to check the participants, make sure I don't see anybody that's missing. Josh, did I get Josh? Yep. Jesse, Jim, Frank, Brent's Corners, Ben. Okay, I think that's it. All right, so let's shuffle this up and spin. This is for the 1 ounce Buffalo round. Oh, I did leave 1 new member in there, so hopefully it doesn't land on that. Oh, and a few spaces. I don't know, how did they get in there? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Looks like Shark Tooth Stacker is going to win. What the heck? That is great. Tom. It's just the way the wheel spins, dude. You won. Congratulations. And yeah, there we go. There we go. All the rigged. Yeah, see, it's rigged. Yeah, so rigged. Rigged. You guys are awful. Why don't you just congratulate Tom and the generosity that he has bestowed on us, guys. Come on. Shark Tooth Stacker. Hey, he's no longer in Rig Nation. There you go. All right, so he's bailed out on you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, let me turn this on for all the people that are subscribers. There you go. I've turned it off. Hey, look at that. I turn on members only. Do you see what happens when I turn on members only and try to, shout you guys out and give you a chance to win? The viewers drop. I think we're down to 198 now from the 300. That's so funny. It's like I've taken the chains off now. All right, congratulations, Tom. I'm happy for you, man. Email me. Actually, I do have your mailing address because I see it on the return envelope. I took a picture of it, so I have that. But yeah, I'll get this Buffalo round out to you. Oh man, that's so funny. Let me just write that down so I don't forget here. Shark Tooth gets the round. All right. Shark Tooth Buffalo. For all the winners, don't forget to email me your mailing address. I want to be able to get these out to you. Let's give away. I'm going to hold off on the American Silver Eagle. I do want to shout out JCS Gold one last time. JCSGold.com is the sponsor of the giveaways, other than the ones that I'm doing out of my own stash. So JCS Gold is giving away this American Silver Eagle. Check out jcsgold.com. Please do. They are a great local coin shop dealer. They do have an online presence. And I'll tell you, Chris Luck runs a great shop there. He's been on my live streams before. I'm going to invite him on again to talk with us too about what's going on in the world of local coin shops. And if you purchase more than $50, you get free shipping. It's right there in the chat. You can see it. Use the promo code Yankee when you check out, and you'll get free shipping for anything over $50. They've got some really good stuff in here. There's their Silver Buffalo round right there. This is what they sent us. All right, so there's that eagle I'm holding right now. There's that round. If you didn't win, definitely check out JCS Gold and buy something from them using that promo code. I would really appreciate it. All right. So that's going to be last, though. We're not going to do that right now. Let's do the First Majestic half-ounce fractional silver round right now. This is open to anyone. And Shark 2 says, do I get the JCS Gold bag? Yes, you do. In fact, I will put it in the bag right now so I don't forget. There it is. In the bag it goes. We'll give that to you. All right, put that over there. This will also come with the bag as well. Not the Onza. That's from me. And then let's do this half-ounce First Majestic right now. So this is open to anyone in the chat. You do need to be a subscriber. Guys, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to me, it doesn't cost anything. Just like Zach found out just a second ago when he subscribed to me. Thank you, Zach. And Gainfully Enjoyed subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime to hit the bell icon so that when I have a new video coming out, maybe with Tim or maybe with yours truly, you will get notified. All right. When I reach 100,000 subscribers, that piece of gold right there is going to be given away. A 1 ounce Year of the Pig Australian Perth Mint 1 ounce gold coin. All right. It's the best way I can think of celebrating 100,000 subscribers. So let's do this. Put something in the chat right now if you want a shot at winning this half-ounce First Majestic silver half-ounce piece. It's from Tom, Shark Tooth Stacker. Thanks again, Tom, for doing this for us. You're the man. You're piggy. I see that. All right, let me switch over to the participants. Oh, my goodness. $326.40 in the super chat total. Can I just give away this stuff without having another $73.60 put in? Please let me get through these. And then I got to end the stream. It's almost 10:30. Wow. All right. I see a lot of people putting in stuff here. I don't see the participants list growing very fast now. Oh, there's one more popped in. Oh, thank you, Zero Strike 88. Man, it would be crazy stupid if I reached it this year. I don't think that's going to happen. But it'd be amazing. We're going to have a wild live stream that night, I can tell you that. It'll probably happen next year if I'm realistic. I'm hoping next year if it happens. But, man, how many do we have in the chat right now? So, 214? Well, those are better odds than when it was at 300. It's definitely dropped off in the last few minutes. I'm going to take all the people in here right now. All copy. I'm going to paste that in. All copy. Switch over to the wheel. All right, there's the wheel. Paste in all the names I've gotten. And there you go. There are the names. Let's shuffle it up. That's about enough. All right. This is for the half-ounce half-ounce First Majestic silver round. If you meet Kevin, you double every month. Oh, brother. I don't know if I'll ever be able to talk to Meet Kevin. Gunners Games, not going to win it. Demetrius T. Looks like it's going to be your lucky day today, Demetrius. Yeah, you just won. Congratulations. Any chance for a Tim rant coming soon? I have already recorded it. This weekend I will be editing it, Marianne. So get ready. I hope to have at least one. I hope to have one Tim video each week, if possible. It's not. It means I got to get over there, which I mean, really, twist my arm, right? But sometimes it's crazy busy, and I don't want to, get in the way of his customers. So I might not be able to always get a video of him, of Tim, but I try every week. So congratulations, Demetrius, you won. All right, put that aside. Demetrius, let me write that down. First Majestic Demetrius T. All right. Okay. Put that here. All right. Before I give away the next piece, which will be this buffalo round, do you guys have any other questions about silver, gold? So Yankee only goes to see Tim if he has silver quarters. No, I don't, HVAC. In fact, last time I was there, I didn't buy quarters. Can you believe it? I didn't. Sneak peek. And you already saw all the Onzas. I had to grab all those. And maybe some other stuff. You'll see. Let's see. What are you doing? When are you doing gold back giveaways? All right. So my gold backs, Cooper, are still put away. I haven't gotten them out. Thank you for the reminder. I really should get them out and do some more gold backs giveaways. I have a bunch of New Hampshire ones. I love those. But I will. Thank you for reminding me. Maybe you can do an after hours or meet on an off day. Any chance for a fireside chat? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Marin. I've already run that by him. We're going to have a fireside chat. He and I will do some, this is what I'd really like to do, an AMA, and ask me anything. So what do you think of this idea? What if I post, maybe I'll just do a post and ask the community for questions that I can then do an AMA with Tim. What do you think of that idea? Questions for Tim. Anything. No holds barred. Even the political. But yes, absolutely, after hours would be good. But that man works like you wouldn't believe. He was literally at his shop until 2 a.m. doing paperwork the other day. It's crazy. Demetrius, thank you so much for the $10. Wow. That's going to help with shipping. Don't you start anything, though, Demetrius. Demetrius, we're done, right? $336.40. That's a really good place to stop. Right? Why is your okay on the wheel lefty, but your sticker is righty? I know, Cooper. Just stop that. I had the picture taken years ago, and the emoji is the other direction. So what can I say, right? I'm not redoing my logo. Oh, man. Your Maple Monster box is close. Yes, Jason. I'm getting really close. Who do you like more, Tim or SD? Ray, that's like asking which child of mine I like more. Don't go there. That's mean. I'm not answering that. Okay, please stop calling it junk silver. It's constitutional. Nicholas, yes, it is. And you can ask me, and I'm going to ask you to do something too, Nicholas. I'm going to ask you, please, don't get so triggered by people using that shortcut, especially the older folks. When I grew up, when I was a little kid, it was junk silver because we didn't call it that back in the olden days, all right? So if I slip up and say junk silver, it's not out of disrespect. I know the Constitution. I've read it many times. I know where it is in the Constitution. So I understand that our coinage is constitutional silver. And I love it, and I stack it, and it's part of the, my stacking the Yankee way strategy. So I totally get it. It's constitutional silver. But come on. If I say junk silver in passing, it's not out of disrespect. It's out of habit. So I apologize, but cut me some slack. All right, buddy? Future plans. Let me go back up here. I missed that. I think it would be worth it to trade some 4 or 5 ounce for constitutional dimes at, say, would it be trade some 4 or 5 ounces for constitutional dimes at 20x? William, hold on to your silver. Buy some constitutional. I don't want to be trading it. 20x is a great price, but I'd much rather I'd rather buy more constitutional. I'm not a big guy, a big trade guy. I don't like bringing in one type of metal to an LCS and try to get a different type of metal. Something is usually lost in that transaction, or at least it is for me. So I don't do it. Tim is the man. I agree. Text Coins, future plans for another auction with Tim. Yes, I've talked to Tim about coming on live again and doing another auction, maybe in March. You shoot the Patriot pistol yet? Says William, stack it to the rafters. I'll do it this spring, buddy. I'll do it this spring when it warms up. Okay? I haven't had a chance yet. And you know what? When I do, of course I'm going to reach out to you and let you know, William. So I appreciate it very much. That is an awesome, awesome gun you sent me. Let's see. What is your first piece of silver, like Uncle Scrooge's #1 dime? Well, I can't remember what my first constitutional silver was when I was a kid. I don't remember. I coin rolled hunt as a kid, so I'm not sure. But the very first piece of silver that stunned me, that shocked me, that meant the most to me, and still does, and it's still right next to me over in that box of mine, was the 1889 Morgan silver dollar that my late grandmother sent to me. I think I was 12 years old for my birthday. She sent that, and it was in a peppermint patty wrapper. I remember seeing it and really looking up at my dad going, why would Grandma send me a York peppermint patty? And he was like, I don't know. So I didn't realize it's smaller than the York, but I opened it up and I saw it and I was stunned. It's my prize coin. It meant more to me than any other piece of silver I own. Do you see the paper gold traders taking a profit soon? Jim, yeah, I do. I think you're going to see a pullback tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if you see it drop. Let's see, what's it at right now? Gold is at 1890 right now. I can see it going to 1870 tomorrow. No sweat at all. No sweat. If you're ready to pounce, you might want to play these dips. Because, guys, remember, it never goes up in a straight line. There's always these pullbacks. You hit, you go up. You hit, you pull back. You go up, you hit, boom, pulls back. Up, pull back. Up, pull back. Up. There's got to be a pullback in here somewhere. But we're going to be seeing higher lows, I think, for the rest of this year. This year is going to be transformative for precious metals. This is when you're going to really see people show an amazing amount of interest in gold and silver. This is the year. I think inflation is finally going to hit the precious metals, and it's going to be amazing to watch. Thoughts on Russia? Tex, I think it's going to happen, but they're gonna couch it in terms that are more palatable to the world, right? I think they're going to move in, and like they did with Crimea, you're going to see some action there, and I do think precious metals will respond to it if it happens. Can collectibles. Thank you for the $10. Cheers at Yankee Stacking and Party People. Big loves to GMA and her 1879 Morgan. It was an 1889, but thank you so much for that $10. In fact, you guys want to see it? I mean, it's right over there. I can fish it out of my treasure box. Let me know if you want to. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to fish it out. All right, so let me do this giveaway right here. It's a Buffalo, and it's 10:30, so I got to get moving here. Buffalo round. Let's give this away. It's open to all subscribers. You just got to put something in the chat. I'll get you into the wheel of names, and while you're putting something in the chat, like a 1, I'll go get the coin. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's right there. That was quick. You always keep the special one close. I would say that's extra fine. What do you guys think? Oh, Crazy Cat Woman. It's nice that you are here. I appreciate you. Thank you. I miss Grandma. She was a wonderful lady. She had 9 children, one of which was my dad, and I'll tell you, she grew up during the Depression, and took care of all those kids during the Depression, I should say, and was extremely poor. For her to send me this was a real sacrifice on her part. And I didn't realize it when I was 12, but I sure do now. And, man. Mm. Oh, excuse me, Grandma, 1889. It's okay, King Collectibles. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Wow. Thanks for the $5, buddy. Appreciate it. No, I'm not, Cornucopia. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm all good. Just let me take my glasses off for a minute because I got a speck of something in there. Yeah, she grew up in Georgia. My dad grew up in Georgia, and they were beyond poor. They were poverty-stricken. A story my dad told me once is that he would say to his mom, "Mom, I really would love to have a pair of shoes. I really want a pair of shoes." And she went, I think, I don't know exactly how long. I thought he said months without eating a dinner. She would just have something in the morning. And she saved her money so that she could buy my dad a pair of shoes. He would go around barefoot in Georgia. That's the type of woman she was. Loved her children, took care of them. My dad lost his father at such an early age, so he didn't have a dad growing up. Sorry, I just bring back memories when I look at that. All right, let's give this away. Put it in the participants. I'm going to do all copy. All paste. All copy. All right, let's switch over to the wheel of names again. Oh, I got to get rid of the old names first. There we go. All right. Let's paste the names in. And shuffle them up. And spin. Thanks again, guys, for being a part of this live stream. Really fun to be here with you. Appreciate all that you've done for me and my channel. All right, let's see who the lucky winner is tonight. Cornucopia. Nope. Margot Clark. I don't think you're going to hold on to it, Margot. I know you're grabbing as hard as you can, but it looks like it's going to end up being Nuclear Power Bear. Congratulations, Nuclear Power Bear. You won the half-ounce silver buffalo right here. Please email me right at that address, yankeestacking@gmail.com. Give me your mailing address. I'll get this out to you probably on Monday. I'm going to package it all up. Let me write that down. Nuclear Power Bear. Power Bear. Half-ounce buffalo. All right. Where's Nuclear? Oh, Cornucopia. Oh, my heart gets all fluttery. Cornucopia. Sorry, that was close. Yeah, let's look at that. How close was it? There. Okay, Margot. What did Margot think? I didn't see Margot in the chat. It was close, Margot. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Nuclear Power Bear. Don't forget to email me. It's becoming less and less because I'm sounding like a broken record. I have to keep saying it. Please email me. Please email me. But when I don't do that, people don't email me. And when they do, they don't include their mailing address. So it's kind of funny. Sometimes I have to give it away later. I guess Sherman was a Yankee in Georgia. Yeah, so I have some Southern blood in me. I'm a Yank. Yes, I admit it, but in a sense, all of us Americans are Yankees, right? Yankee go home, in the old tradition of that word, we're all Yankees, all right? All right, so let's see, we already did that. Oh, man. What do you think? Should I give this away or not? It's a beautiful round. Okay, put a yes in the chat if you think I should give this away too. Oh, Empress Kimberly, thank you. I'm very excited about the prepping videos you're going to be doing. Well, Empress Kimberly, I actually have done a bunch of them already. You know, it's funny. People don't even know about my playlists. It sometimes it just boggles my mind. I tell people over and over again, I've done a bunch of videos on that. In fact, there's a playlist on it, and they're like, what's that? So you know what? I'm going to put the link in right now to the playlist itself. There's the link. That's a playlist to prepping the Yankee way. Okay, there's a 7-part series plus a few extra videos at the end, like how to stack silver like a prepper stacker, part 1 and part 2. Top 7 preps for silver and gold stackers, that's in there. And by the way, precious metals is number 7. Okay, and then I talk about power, electrical power, food, water, supplies, cash, everything. So check out that playlist. I'll stick it in there one more time. I think people don't know I have it. All right, so what's the consensus here? I see a lot of yeses. Yeah, I should listen to my mods. What did the mods say? Let's see, Raybar. No, you should keep it. Oh, okay, Raybar. Cooper Kendall. You do you, boo. All right, what else? Prepper Chris. Let him keep. Oh, you guys. See, you see why I pick my mods the way I pick them? They're looking out for me. No, says Cooper. No, says Prepper Chris. They're watching out for me. I love it. No keeps. All right. I will today. I'll keep it for today. I'm still not sure I won't give that away at some point. Because, yeah. Oh, man. I got to keep the Paul Revere. I do. But let's give away this Onza. What do you think of this? Oh. Imagine giving Raybar the wrench. I know. Isn't that amazing, Bear Jones? But hey, he's a good guy, even though he just gives me the hardest time. And he has won. He has won on the Wheel of Names. So he has no right to call it rigged. But thank you for the $5, Bear Jones. I'm telling you guys, stop it. Do not put any more money in the Super Chat total. I don't want to see another $43.62 because that would push me over 400 and I'd have to pull another ounce of silver out. So don't do it. Don't do it. So we're going to give this Onza away right now. Right now. So put something in the chat right now. I think slow chat is still on, right? Do I have slow chat on? I sure hope I do. Let me see. Double check here. I only won because No, it's not true, Raybar. You didn't win because you sent money to my P.O. box. Stop it. I think I have slow mode on. Yes, I do. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it even more nasty. I'm going to go 60-second slow mode. There you go. That'll really slow down the chat. You only have to put something in the chat one time. That's all. And you'll get registered. You don't have to put a gazillion things in there right now, all right? All right, let's switch over to participants on the chat. See what we got in here. Oh, they're popping in. I see more names showing up. I'll give it a few more seconds. I wasn't a big fan of sterling silver. I had some people jump all over me for that statement when I did that video with Tim. I'm going to explain why in an upcoming video. I did explain to some of the people that commented on it. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. Do I think it's a bad piece of silver? No way. It's awesome. It's just not something I focus on with stacking. It's more numismatic. There's a premium to this, guys. All right. It ain't cheap. All right. And it's not, correct me if I'm wrong here, and I'm going to do a lot of research on this, but as far as I know, we in the United States never had circulated coinage made in sterling silver. And I know pound sterling over in England, yes, they had sterling. Yes, I get it. But our coinage was never sterling. I don't believe ever. It was 90%. And so there's reasons why I don't stack this. I did buy a bunch of them, though. I have to admit, I bought 7 of them yesterday. But, hey, whatever. Ray Barr, let's get to 4. Don't you dare. You see, I can't do it because you gave me $10, but I'm so tempted to time you out, buddy. You're going to set me up. That's it. No more. No more. No more. See, here we go. There's MR now. He throws the $2 in there. You slow the chat. We hit 400. Rig Nation. Is this your nation that's doing this, Ray Barr? You're an instigator. That's all I can say. It was less than 90% pure a long time ago, but it's never been sterling. I thought so. Quicksilver, thank you. 3162. Don't do that. Shark Tooth, please. Yeah, I should time him out. Right? Wait, I can't. Can I actually do that? I can't do that after you send me a super chat. That would be just, no. Can't do that. Plus, he's a mod, isn't he? I don't think I can time out a mod. I think I did make him a mod. Yeah, that's impossible. Can't do it. Not going to do it. All right, that's enough time. You guys are all in there. Let's do all copy. All right, let's do this. All paste. And then wheel of names. Paste. All right, this is for the whoa, no, I did it wrong. Crap. All right, sorry about that, guys. That didn't work well. All copy, paste. There. There it goes. That's much better. All right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. I know you've never won a thing, Mr. Jaberhard, but maybe this is your night, okay? Just support Yankee HVAC. Dude. Guys are evil. It's all because of Ray Barr, too. All right, a few more shuffles. I'm pulling for somebody who's never won before, all right? That's what I'm pulling for. Come on, first timer. Let's see it. Here we go. Matthew, gainfully enjoy Demetrius T. Josh Petrie. Oh, this is going to be tight, Josh. No, it's going to go to SGT Stacking. SGT Stacking, congratulations. I got to know, SGT, is that the first time you've ever won something on a live stream, a giveaway? Let's go, SGT says. I'm curious, though. Is that a first time for you, SGT? I should probably drop the restrictions just a bit because he just left a comment and he can't do one for another minute. So let's turn off the slow mode. Let SGT comment again. I'm curious, SGT. Is that the first time you've won, at least on an Ask Yankee? Congratulations. At least I saw my name on that wheel. Oh, Jurassic pork chop. See, I know, Mr. Jabberhard. Maybe. First time on your channel, sir. Okay, well, that's cool. That's good. All right. Sergeant? Yeah, is that SGT Sergeant stacking? Yeah, I like the logo there. All right, so let's do one last giveaway. I got to do this quick. So before the super chats grow, SGT. Don't forget to email me, SGT, or Sergeant Stacker. The Onza. All right, write that down. Let's do the American Silver Eagle, guys. Here we go. No. Let's do. Meanie. Oh, brother. You did it. You did it. Ray Bar, you're something else. No slow-mo. Ah! Stand up, Rig Nation. Oh, my goodness. There's the Anza. All right. We'll do the Anza right now. We got to do this fast. Okay. No, BB. No. It's not worth it. Thank you for that $1.49. I appreciate it, but we're not getting there. No yam here. We're not going any higher. We're done. We're going to do this really quick. Okay. I'm going to go into participants. I'm going to grab all the names. I got to do this really quick. I feel like I'm racing. All copy. Paste it in here. And there are the names. Shuffle, spin. This is for an Anza. Oh, guys, thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are great. Wow. This has been a lot of fun tonight. I know, right? I got to do it real fast. Last two, real fast. I hear you, Gunner. All right. We got Salt Life, Brent Howard, Treasured Sons, HVAC Residential. Uh-oh. No, William. Stack it to the rafters is going to pull it out. Dude, you're going to get an Anza. Congratulations. Wow. Hey, Lord Humongous. Man, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I was on a stream. Shoot, what was the stream we were last on together? I shouted you out. It's been a while, buddy. Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, my goodness. You evil person, you. Ray Bar. Oh, my word. It ends when I say it ends. Oh, my goodness. Stop taking my Anzas. Oh, my goodness. I need to get a chance to write down, stack it to the Williams. Stack it to the rafters. Anza. Jeez, guys. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that super chat, you nutball. I can't believe you did that. You're never getting away, says Electro Pig. Spin it again, says Fred. Okay, fine. I'll spin it again. Let me get the participants. Put something in the chat, guys. If you want a shot at the next Anza, I should say the last Anza. This is it. I need to keep some Anzas. All copy. All right, paste those in and switch over back to the wheel and paste in the names. Oh, did I just see another super chat? I don't know what the record is, dude. This is crazy. Bear Jones, Ray Bar, you've completely changed my opinion of you tonight. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget this either. Wow. Oh, my word. Thank you so much, Bear Jones, for that 5 spot. That's awesome. Shark. Wait. Shark. Did I miss one? What's going on? Ray Bar, hold on. There. Yeah, Ray. I thought I missed the chat. I saw something come up on the wheel. Okay, good. So we're only. Okay. I did. Shark Tooth Stacker. 100. What are you guys doing? You're trying to clean me out? Oh my goodness. All right, where am I? Okay, so what did I just do? Where did I didn't spin anything yet, right? This is happening too fast. You got to slow me down. I'm too old for this. I didn't spin anything yet, did I? Guys, help me out. I need a mod. I'm flustered and flummoxed. I know. Shuffle and... Do I shuffle and spin right now? Yeah, I shuffle and spin, right? Shuffle and spin. Okay, good. Oh, my goodness. You guys are killing me. All right, so this is for whatever number Anza we're at. Yes, we're on another Anza. This one's a 1980 Anza. All right, here we go. Wow. Loa Say, Ramey Beach, Jason Smith. Oh my goodness, William! Oh my goodness, you almost won again! Oh, Eduardo Chavez! Man, that would have been... Oh man, Ray would have lost his mind if that had landed on William. Eduardo Chavez, congratulations. You won an Onza. Man, a 1980 Onza. Let me write that down. Eduardo Chavez Onza. 1980, that one. Okay. Guys, let me catch my breath for a minute. Okay, one more Yankee. No. We're at 6:06. We're good. We're done. We're gonna do. I know, right, William? That was close, right? All right, one more time. No more one more times. No more una onzas. No more. No. We're done. We're moving on. Yankee Stacking. What's the super chat prize for gold gauze? Yeah, I'm not doing gold until 100,000 subs. Okay, I've done 2 quarter-ounce gold giveaways since I've been on YouTube. I've done a couple gold bars, I think, the 1 grammers. Yeah, but that's the only gold I think I've ever given away. Those quarter ounces and a gram or 2. All right, bust out. All right, so let's all just slow down, take a nice deep breath, have mercy on old Yankee, and let's do this giveaway, right? For an American Silver Eagle from JCS Gold. Put something in the chat. I am waiting for just a few seconds to let people get their name in, especially anybody just joining us. It's been absolutely insane, thanks to several people, most notably Ray Bar, but also Sharktooth Stacker, who was incredibly generous tonight as well with the giveaways, some of the giveaways. It's just been fun night tonight, you guys. All right, I'm going to grab all copy, and we'll put that in here. All copy. I'm going to clear out the wheel of names, make it clean. Let's paste in the names. There they are. And let's shuffle them up. And spin. This is for the American Silver Eagle. By the way, it is a 2022 American Silver Eagle. Luscious silver. And it is not going to be square constitutional. It's not going to Brett Howard or Member or the Silverman. Oh my goodness. William, stack it to the rafters. Why do you keep coming up so close? This is crazy. Shane Becker with the win. William, I don't get it. How are you getting so close every time? Oh no, not again. You guys. Who did it this time? Dennis Hayslip. Oh, my word, drops $92. I just had to. No, you didn't have to. But thank you. That was incredibly generous. How many ounces do I have left? I only... 1, 2, 3... All right. Well, pull this away. There's another Onza. I'm going to write down, if you'll give me a moment, guys, Shane Becker, who won the American Silver Eagle. So, Shane, please email me your mailing address for the ASC, and I'll get this out to you. I can't believe you did that. You guys are something else tonight. What has gotten into you? I've never seen it do this before, ever. People, this is a once in a lifetime for me. So, all right. Onza. This one is dated 1979. Casa de Moneda de Mexico. Moneda. Casa de Moneda. I can't say it. Casa de Moneda de Mexico. All right. Whew. Una onza, Troy de plata pura, meaning pure silver. 1 troy ounce, 33.625 grams. There's the purity right there, lay. Purity 0.925. That's sterling silver. And there is a 1 full ounce of pure silver in this coin due to the fact that it weighs a little bit more than a troy ounce. All right, guys. Wow. Let's give it away. For the love of my YouTube stream. No more. No mas. No mas. Please. Okay. Put something in there. Here we go. I'm going to get... It's a nice even $700. You don't want to mess that up, right? That super chat total just looks beautiful. All copy. There, I got everybody. Oh, no, I saw somebody pop in. Hold on. Let me do it again. All copy. There, that's it. I've got your names. Let's put it in the wheel of names. Let me just wipe the old one out, switch over, and paste it in. What a crazy night. Oh, all right. There they are. That's a lot. 302 entries there. Let's shuffle it up. Shuffle it a lot. I'm really shuffling it. So help me, William. If I see your name anywhere near winning... I don't get it. I'm going to win this one. William, what did he say? I'm going to win this one third time's a charm. You better not. Ray will have my head. All right. A few more shuffles. Keep shuffling it. And one more shuffle. There. Spin. It's for the Onza, guys. Matt, it's like, no, drop another 100. No. No, Andrew. No, we can't get to 800. No, but thank you for the $2. You guys. All right. The winner of the last Onza is, Kanga Kong. Oh, I don't think you're going to hold on to it. No, it's going to go to Silver Dram. Hey, Little Stacks. You know what they're doing? They're being mean to me.
That's not me.
Don't they? Well, they keep dropping super chats to reach the next milestone, so I have to keep giving up my silver.
Smart?
No, it's not. Go to bed.
Right.
I love you. See you. Oh, I'm going to miss that kid. All right, the Silver Dram. Congratulations. I know. I didn't even see William that time, right? Yeah, he's lucky. Lord Humongous wins. I'm sorry, Lord. You're right. You should have won. It's my apologies to you. And it's not rigged. But congratulations, Silver Dram. Don't forget to email me at yankeestacking@gmail.com. Give me your mailing address, and I'll send this out to you. It's beautiful. All right. Guys, we got to end the stream. Please, for the love of my health, please, let's end the stream, shall we? Let me write this down. The Silver Dram. Silver Dram Onza. Okay. Thank you guys for a lot of fun tonight. It was a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. All the best. How many Onzas do you have left? I don't know if I want to tell you, Ray. I don't think I want to tell you. I need to get to bed. You're right, Frank. I need my sleep. I'm not going to tell you. I have 1, 2, 3. I have three left, but don't tell him. Okay. We're wrapping it up. Thanks, guys, so much, and have a great night. Take care. right. All right. You know me too well, you long timers. Let's give away this Merc dime right now. Put something in the chat and we'll get this out to a lucky winner. I can't keep this Merc. Gotta give it to somebody. All right, throw something in there. This is gonna be quick. Make it quick. I'm gonna switch over to participants. I'm gonna grab the names. I don't see many names. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All copy. That's it. That is it. Put the names here. Switch over to here. I really appreciate you guys. This is awesome. And shuffle it and spin. It's for the Merc. Then I'm going to bed. Only 98 people. Pretty good odds for you guys. Mark P. Oh, this is coming down to the wire, Reslick. This is coming down to the wire. Ooh. Oh, that is a steal, Reslick. Nicely done. Oh, congratulations. Rigged. I'll be close. All right, so Reslick, yeah, email me. I'll get this Merc dime out to you. Sorry, Mark. That was close. That was really close, Mark. Oh, look at that. He even says congrats. See, he didn't say rigged. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Take care.